live.
Excited.
I know, isn't it so fun? We never get to go live together. Somebody made a mistake and they are going to regret it now that we're on camera together.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, so fun. Hi, everyone. We are live on a random Tuesday. Happy October 20th. We are going live to talk about some exciting things going on with the Teach Better team because there's like two big things we're going to celebrate. But in addition to the two big announcements that we're not going to forget to tell you and not going to get off topic, we are going to tell you about these two things. But first, we should probably introduce ourselves with Meghan in case like new family members joined us. I don't know. So do you want to kick us off?
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be live and be live with you. I agree. We don't get to do this enough. So I am Meghan Deegan. I teach 7th grade math in the suburbs of Chicago, and I am also the Ambassador Program Coordinator for the Teach Better team.
Ooh, congrats on knowing your title for the Teach Better team. I'm so proud.
Thanks. I may have practiced a lot right before we went live.
Yeah, because that was an important title. That's important. Hi, everyone. I'm Rae Hewart. I'm the Director of Training and Development for the Teach Better team, and we're also full-time math teachers, not near each other, but I teach 6th grade math and you're 7th grade math. So we're a few hours apart, but, you know, together in theory. That's not what I meant. I don't know.
No, I knew what you meant. So
in spirit, that's what I meant. So we have two big announcements from the team that we are going live to talk about. And I feel like if we wait too long to talk about them, we're going to forget to talk about the two things that we want to mention. So Meghan, I think that you get to pick the first one we're going to talk about, and then we'll transition to the other one. But then I was going to tell everybody that's live with us, like we're currently streaming on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else. If you have questions for us that you want us to answer, whether it be like content related, it could be like Teach Better team related. Maybe you want to know Meghan's favorite color or Meghan's dog's names. Like we are here to also just hang out and make sure that you feel supported. That's obviously a big thing on the Teach Better team is we want to not only be here to celebrate your moments of success, but also be here to partner with you and your opportunities for growth. So it's Tuesday. You've been teaching probably 2 days so far this week with students, whether it be hybrid, remote, or a back in school. So if there's something that you want to throw at us to brainstorm, we'd love to be here as brainstorm partners always. So Meghan, while they're like typing their comments, maybe typing their questions, maybe they're reflecting on their day, thinking about like, did I really teach today? It seems like such a blur right now, which is kind of how I'm feeling. Meghan, which one do you want to talk about first? Which of our two big things?
I really want to talk about the free PD.
Oh, good one. Because that one ends tomorrow. So I feel like we have to talk about that for sure.
Yeah. Everybody has to like hurry up, drop what they're doing, and go sign up for some free and to try to win some free PD.
Can we talk about Joe Gonzalez really quick?
He's always Facebook user, but sometimes he's Joe Gonzalez, and now he's Joseph Gonzalez.
Joe, we love you, and we're so glad that you switched platforms just to have your name show up in different mediums. We really appreciate that about you. That's what really makes you like a real part of the family, like for real. So it's important. Okay, Meghan, free professional development. We've been doing this giveaway for 2 weeks, and it actually was only supposed to be a week, and then we decided to extend it because really, why not? And we gave everyone in our Teach Better family and beyond the opportunity to apply for free professional development from the team. And it closes tomorrow. So if you've not like done this yet, guys, you have to write this on your to-do list or just go do it right this moment. It's super easy. Meghan, the form takes like 5 seconds. It's so easy to fill out.
It really does. And it's free.
It's totally free. And that's what I want to preface. Like, can we talk about like really what free means though? Because people say like, ooh, win free, and then it's not free or there's like a catch. Like, let's go basic. So like you apply in the application. The application's totally free minus the time that your valuable time that it takes to fill it out, which literally will be less than 5 minutes. Like I think you have to put like your name and your school and your state. Like I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah. And I think your like administrators like email and stuff. So
yeah. So if you win,
all easy information.
Right. And we have to ask about your admin email, guys, because if you win, we have to find a way to like contact you. So just it's super easy. So, okay, so that's the first thing, and that's free. Then if you win, we contact you and your school, and you get to pick whatever topic you want. And a member of the Teach Better team goes to your school, either virtually or physically, and does that professional development. Meghan, we even pay for travel. So like, there's no travel costs if you have us come to you physically. There's no cost for the PD itself. And then you can join our family after if you're brand new, or you have staff members that haven't joined the Teach Better family, which also is free because joining the family just means that you're friends with us. So welcome to the family.
You just get to watch us go live all the time.
Hey, we do more than just go live all the time. We hang out.
That is true. That is true.
It's true.
It's really fun. Like if you're not part of the family, you're really missing out.
And because you're watching this video, you must be part of the family because you're watching this video. So if you weren't sure, then welcome. Nikki did say that the most difficult part was trying to decide which PD you wanted, which totally makes sense. I'm glad you feel like the offers were amazing. I will just say that like if you choose a PD that you want and then like last minute you want to switch your topic, we could probably still make that work because we love you. So yes, definitely tricky, but valuable. And what's the worst thing that happens? You apply and you don't win. Like that's the literally worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you apply and you do win. We're only picking 10. And Meghan, you know this. Like we say we're picking 10. Sometimes we pick more, but we always say we're picking 10.
Well, and can we just pause and just go back to, you say only 10. We're picking 10.
No, 10.
That's a lot. Like that is 10 districts that are going to get totally free PD. Mm-hmm. And they get to have somebody from the Teach Better team like come and present. So you get to hang out with somebody from the Teach Better team.
I love it.
How do I sign up?
Exactly. Well, you're a member of the Teach Better team. You could actually be doing the PD. So
no. Well, okay. Yeah.
Well, so here's how
hang out, guys.
Teachbetter.com/free PD 2020. So free PD 2020 is, and all you need to do is apply. It does close tomorrow. I could tell you that I don't know the time because I have no idea, but I assume it's going to close tomorrow in the evening. So if I were you, I would just apply tonight and right now.
I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, I think. And I only know that because I saw somebody share it with the time. Because when I shared it, I didn't put the time. Somebody else shared it with the time.
I feel like Jeff always makes up that things close at 8 o'clock Eastern. So we'll just assume that's right. I don't know why we picked that time. Why isn't it 10 o'clock Eastern? Do you want to know why for real? It's because Jeff doesn't want to stay up that late to like say that the forum's closed. That's probably why.
I'm going to say who's awake by then because I'm definitely in bed at 10 p.m.
Okay. So guys, I know you've had this on your to-do list. I know you've probably put it at the bottom of your to-do list because it's for you and not for someone else, quote unquote. We always try and serve others. Do this for yourself right now. Go to teachbetter.com/freepd2020. Go apply. It takes 14 seconds. Mark your favorite topics, and somebody from the Teach Better team will come and hang out if you win. I really hope you win. I've been trying to cheat the system every year. We do this like twice a year, I feel like, Meghan. We give away free PD, and I've been trying to cheat the system. I'm convinced, and I don't know because I don't get to like pick, but I'm convinced that if you apply more than once, it helps you. Like I used to encourage people to apply like every day for 2 weeks. And then Jeff said that like didn't help at all and it like erased duplicates, but I don't feel like that's true. I'm just saying. Or better yet, Meghan, hold on. You could text your 10 colleagues that you work with and you could all apply. That would be good. I'm just saying.
I like that. Text anybody you know that works with you. Text anybody you know that works with you and have them all apply. That is way more options. Again, it's so fast. It'll take you 5 minutes or less, unless it takes you a bit to try to figure out which PD you would want. That might take you a little longer, but because they're all just so awesome. But it's so fast. Get everybody you know that works in your district, in your building, and apply.
Be easy.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you don't win, but I hope you win, just so you know. And just so you guys know, I know like typically, especially for me, I'd be like, oh, I really want to ask my principal first. Like it's going to take a few weeks for us to sort through, choose the winners. So You can apply and then like pop into your principal's office the next day and be like, hey, by the way, I signed us up for something if we win. just FYI. Just want to make sure you knew. Okay, Meghan, now we have numero dos. What was the second thing we want to talk about? And I'm going to go to last call. Anybody here? It's good to see all of you. I see Andrea's in here. Brandon popped in. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh, Auntie Meg, so fun.
He was blowing me kisses earlier. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I love baby Luke. If you have a question that you want Meghan and I to answer, whether it be about the free PD giveaway or something about the Teach Better team, or maybe you have a question about why Olivia is such the most wonderful person ever, because she is, we won't have an answer to that besides that we feel that way too. So anyway, just let us know in the comments. Feel free to post your question. Meghan and I will get to it after we talk about the second thing, the second reason we're live that we have to talk about. Meghan, do you want to do the honors?
Oh, man.
I know. So
exciting. Yes. So if you missed it, the Teach Better team has, I just feel like, again, I'm going to say like, again, outdone themselves, like just continuing to provide resources and programs and ways to connect for anybody and everybody. And our newest program is a 3-tiered. So it's not even just like, I feel like it's like just, it has so much to it. It has something for everybody. It's a 3-tiered connected coaching program.
I'm so stoked for this.
It's so exciting. It's so awesome.
Meghan, I want to like give people the backstory, because this connected coaching launch that literally just launched yesterday, by the way. So if you've missed it, you've only been out of the loop for like 48 hours. But this just launched, and we've been working on this since the end of May. I want to say it was the last week of May. And the reason I know that is because we had a team phone call that sparked this idea to like move forward. And you were a part of that call, weren't you?
Yeah.
So we were having this horrible phone call. It was a Zoom call, wasn't it? It was a Zoom call where
it was, yes.
The team came together and we were making this god-awful decision to cancel the Teach Better conference of 2020. And Jeff was out of town. So that was the only good part of this Zoom meeting, was that we got to make decisions about Jeff. And literally the team, we were like, it has to happen. Like, we can't have people traveling. This is just, we don't know what October is going to look like. Now we're in October. Let's just say, thank goodness the conference wouldn't have been able to happen. However, then the team was like, but how are we still going to support the people who would have come to the Teach Better conference by giving them the sense of community, by allowing them to, like build relationships with people and study new topics. And so there were a lot of different things that went in place. This connected coaching thing took so long to orchestrate that to finally get it launched, I mean, it's amazing. We've been working on it all summer, all the way through the fall, up until its launch on Monday. It's really exciting.
It really is. It feels like it's been, because we've known about it for so long, it just feels like it's been like this awesome secret, I guess, that we knew was coming. But I think it's so amazing. It's such an amazing support program to be adding on to the team. And again, I think there's something for everyone. And I think that it's a lot of, like you said, it really came out of that conversation, because it was, we can't have this. So how do we kind of still get that same feeling and offer that same support as we would have? So I think it's going to be incredible. It already is incredible, but.
Yeah, so you mentioned it's 3 tiers. Like, I think, can we go through those 3 tiers for everybody? Because if you're listening right now and you're like, ooh, I'm going to go to teachbetter.com/coaching, and I want to go see what this connected coaching is all about. It's not a webinar series. Like, it's not something we've ever done before. This is completely new, the Teach Better team. The team's been around for like 6 years. I've been around with the team for like 3. Meghan, you've been around with the team for what, like 2, 1?
Officially 1.
Officially 1. Like, the point is like, this is brand new. We've never done this before. So that's why we're so excited about it. But we made it like kind of in depth because we wanted to make sure that every single person kind of could find their niche in this coaching, connected coaching sessions that we're doing. So here's how it works. There are 3 tiers. So if I was like Meghan, do you have PBIS in your school?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I kind of feel like for an educator watching right now, it's kind of set up like the PBIS tiers. And I was like a PBIS coach, so that's like always where my mindset goes. But here's how it kind of works out. Tier 1 is great for everyone. Tier 1 is advisory group. So literally you sign up, you get assigned to an advisory group. Right now, there is one advisory group going on, and I get to lead it, so I'm totally biased. But I'm super excited. We're meeting on Sunday nights, and you just get to hang out. We're going to meet once a month for 6 months. So here's what I really like about it. We kind of took this idea of what we do here, where it's like the family getting together. And we took the idea, actually, Dave Schmidt's listening. Dave Schmidt, a lot of Tier 1 was designed around the amazing mastermind that Dave facilitates with the Teach Better team that happens twice on Tuesdays, which, by the way, just happened. And the one I was just in this afternoon was so stinking good with so many amazing people. But we're essentially giving a very personalized group a Zoom link. It won't be streamed live. And in this Zoom link, we're going to get together once a month and like talk shop, share ideas. It's not structured in terms of like having a curriculum that we're going through for you. We want you to bring your ideas, bring your hurdles, bring your struggles, make some commitments to being a little bit better and set some goals. And then we're going to come together and revisit those goals every single month. So I'm really excited for this advisory group. It's really focused on building relationships and really being like kind of getting that like tighter team. You know what I mean, Meghan?
Absolutely. I think that was the perfect description too. It's just kind of thinking about it like the PBIS. Really, this one is for everyone. And I love it's not live stream. So it's really a personalized, smaller group of, educators that you're really going to get that time in, that small group to talk once a month, which is right now is really, really helpful.
Yeah, and I love like truly so much of it's based on how we were structuring the mastermind, which we do an admin mastermind for those of you who aren't a part of, and that admin support that the Teach Better team provides. You can see details on that at teachbetter.com/mastermind. But it's super basic. Like we are all going to jump on the Zoom call. We're all going to introduce ourselves, have like a funny prompt. For example, Dave's today was, what was it? It was like your most ideal birthday present. Like if money wasn't an object, what would you want for your birthday? It was a super good intro. Great job, Dave, by the way. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, so once we get through that, then it's just sharing ideas. It's going to be just a great space to like talk through struggles at school, talk through struggles with students, with colleagues, with administrators, and just try and be like solution-minded with people that have your best interest at heart. And then I really love the idea of setting a commitment for the following month. So like this month, what's my focus? And it can be as big as, oh my gosh, I'm going to like read this book that somebody referred to and I cannot wait to tell you how it goes. Or it can be small, like I'm going to really try and focus on getting 7 hours of sleep to like every single night for the rest of the month. Like really, really small, great thing. So that is, you can see the details for Tier 1 at teachbetter.com/coaching. You'll be able to see everything there for the details for Tier 1. There's probably details we forgot to mention, but that's the Tier 1 coaching. So from there, we also have Tier 2. So we like we talked about, Meghan, with PBIS, like Tier 2 is really, really good for a lot of students, but it's a little bit more specialized. So this has to do with a group of educators that are looking to truly get a deeper dive, some personalized elements of a topic. So Tier 2 is a group that actually I'm leading as well. It's going to happen on Tuesdays, actually during this time. So if you're available right now, you're available when we're going to meet. We meet every single week for 3 months. So we are going to meet every single week for 3 months, and we are focusing on mastery learning. So like reaching all students in your classroom, setting up procedures. It should be kind of fun. I think so. And Meghan, use mastery learning. Like this was a topic that takes a lot of discussion to feel confident and be successful. Don't you think?
Absolutely. It is. That's why I love that it's every week, because I think that that's so important, because it's not just a topic that you can spend an hour talking about and be done. It is a topic that every single person, doesn't matter what your classroom looks like, whether you're virtual, remote, hybrid, doesn't matter. Everybody can use it. And I think I love too that it's going to be every week, because I think there's going to be things that come out each week where you can take that and try that for the rest of the week. and then come back the following week and say, okay, these are kind of like the changes that I've made, or this is what I've tried. So I think that that's going to be extremely beneficial.
I love this one. Tier 2 is probably my favorite. I'm excited that all the tiers, but this one specifically, because there are so many teachers, Meghan, there are so many teachers that in live streams like this are like, Ray or whoever's on live, they're like, I need help with this. And I'm like, gosh, I not only want to help you, and I'm just going to word vomit all this advice, but then I want to follow up. I want to hear about how it goes. I want to hear about how it went well, but maybe there was still a hiccup you're overcoming. And you just can't do that as effectively. So we were we have to find a way to do it. So this is a weekly meeting, Tuesday evenings. We're going to focus on mastery learning, the grid method. We're going to really dive deep into all the different pieces, even though everybody's going to be in different spots and just setting their own personalized goals throughout that time. We're meeting every week for 3 weeks. So we're really dedicated to making sure that you have the support and the conversation to be successful. And that will be a private Zoom call as well. So super duper fun. I wish we could stream all of this, but those Zoom calls are going to allow us to really get a core group where they're comfortable together. You know how it is. It's a little different when you're talking and, the world is watching versus being alone, and being able to admit things.
Very different. I love that it's going to be a Zoom call and, not necessarily live stream, because I do think, there are a lot of things that are going to come up, and it's just, everybody's going to feel a lot more supported and just a lot more able to be open and honest about maybe some of the struggles they're having, or some of the hurdles that they're going to run into. So I think that that's going to be, again, really helpful to have that Zoom call.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Meghan, but there's plenty of times that I'm either watching a live Teach Better stream that I'm just watching on my phone as maybe you or Jeff or Dave or whoever's live, or somebody else that I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, I really want to comment, and then I'm like, no. And there's so many reasons you choose not to comment, right? There's so many reasons you choose not to ask a question, whether it be fear of judgment, not knowing if your question's silly, or maybe you're popping in midway through a video and you're like, oh, did they already answer this question? I don't want to ask it twice. And so this is just such a great way to come together and have that follow-up. So I'm super duper excited. Everybody is welcome to join the fun tier 2 group. And again, these are all these details and even more than Meghan and I are sharing. You can see at teachbetter.com/coaching. Super easy. Meghan, tier 3 is epic. This is the one that I'm so excited about, and I'm a little jealous because I'm not a part of, because obviously I'm excited to be a part of tier 1 and tier 2. But tier 3 is all one-on-one personalized coaching. So this one's I feel really hardcore. I'm so stoked. We already actually have a few people who are participating, and you literally go onto the teachbetter.com/coaching site and you choose your coach from the Teach Better team. You pick your coach first, and then you set your goals based on who you choose and their expertise. So it's much more of a, rather than working on a specific idea, you're really identifying the coach, the style of coach that you want, and then getting to do a 3-month plus cycle of setting personalized goals, having a ton of follow-up every single week, and everything in between. That one's going to be so cool.
That one is really awesome, especially because I feel there's, not only is it one-on-one, so you really are getting that personalized support, but there's also so many different, you pick your coach, and there's so many different topics.
So many topics. Everything from, can we say lame? Everything from hey, you want specific coaching and grading or mastery learning, all that. But dude, you could do entrepreneurship. If you're a teacher and you have a side hustle and you haven't been able to get it off the ground, and you want to know how to have a startup, that's a coaching style. Or you want to work on SEL, but you don't necessarily want to work on it for students. Maybe you're a leader and you want to work on SEL for your staff. That's a coaching topic. There's so many, the expertise with our coaches that we have at tier 3 is so wide in variety, that I'm excited for people to decide the style of coach they want based on the topic, which I think will be really stinking cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And that's going to be, like you said, it's already, we already have some people that have signed up and are doing that. So that's super exciting.
Do you ever do like workout videos or anything like that where you like would have a trainer talking to you? Do you ever do any of that?
No, mine are all like I watch workout videos every morning. Already like pre-record. Well, yeah. So yeah, it's not like live, but it's like the pre-recorded ones. Yep.
Totally. But like, don't you think whether it's pre-recorded or, I mean, live would obviously be way easier, but don't you think that the style of the coach makes like a huge difference for how your workout goes?
Oh, absolutely. I can tell you there are some programs where I'm like, oh, maybe not, because
You don't like the coach. I know.
Yeah. And then there are other programs where I'm like, I don't even care what it's about. Wow. Yes, sign me up, because I like love the coach. So I totally agree. The coach makes it sometimes.
Are you somebody who likes like a coach that gives you a ton of information? Are you someone who's really focused on like wanting a coach that wants a lot of motivation? Like what type of coach do you usually go for?
I definitely like the information. I feel like I'm somebody that needs to like know everything, or at least know like why I'm doing everything or why I have to do everything. That's me. But I also like the motivation. Sometimes I feel like it's live, because every once in a while they say something and I'm like, how did you know I needed to hear that right now? Are you watching me? How'd you know?
I know. I feel the same way. I have this like yoga video or this yoga thing I'm doing, which I've been talking about a bunch. But I like love the girl who leads it. Like everything she says, I'm like, she said that to me. She meant that for me. It's so fun.
It's true. Oh, now I got Dave. Dave says he's going to make me some videos to harass me while I work out. Listen, Dave, I work out from like 5 to 5:30, 5:45 every morning. So
I would love Dave on camera to say, suck it up, Buttercup. I think that would be funny.
I'm going to start expecting these videos, just so you know. Like, I feel like you were kind of kidding. No.
Well, I think
them tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and he should do it in like just the taglines. Like you don't need to do a whole video, Dave, but like just the like, come on, you got this, in the whole Dave Schmidt way.
I'm just gonna play that on repeat while I'm working out.
Yes, exactly. All right. Anyway, so we've talked about the 3 tiers. Like we said, guys, 3 tiers. They're all different, very intentional, depending on the type of learner and experience that you want. Please go check those out. It just launched on Monday. I don't know. I can't like tell you when it ends specifically, but like groups are going to close. So here's why I preface that. So like each group, because they're so different, each tier, because it's so different, has different like start dates and end dates. So if you're somebody thinking like, hey, I really love the idea of tier 1, or I'm thinking about liking the idea of tier 2, go look at teachbetter.com/coaching to see what day it starts, because these groups are going to meet like either once a month or once a week or multiple times a week. And I want to make sure that you don't miss the start date, because then you won't be able to join that group necessarily afterwards. So if you're at all somebody who's like, hey, maybe this is for me. I love the Teach Better team. These live videos are great, but I really want more. This would be really good for somebody who's like maybe reached out to a member of the Teach Better team and like maybe had a coaching call, but it wasn't enough, and maybe you didn't want to like bother us, but like we want to be bothered. We are building this for you. We really want to be here to support you. So head to teachbetter.com/coaching and check out all the details, and you can figure out when it starts and if it works for your schedule. Should be fun.
It will be. It's going to be. It's something you definitely want to be a part of. I feel like especially now to have that, just to have that support and have that place where you can go and you can ask the questions, and you can, just constantly be working with a group of people to improve what we're doing. Again, everything's still changing. I feel like, things this whole year, I feel like it's just going to be very, very different. So now is that time, I feel like, where we need that support, and even like something like mastery learning, to just have that every week for 3 months and be able to thinking of like where you're at now to where you'd be at the end of 3 months is just, it's incredible. It's awesome.
Well, and I won't lie, like depending on what you guys are looking for, like tier 1 being modeled off of that admin mastermind, I think is so exciting for me, because that has become such a family of the Teach Better team that came from COVID, of us being like, oh my gosh, We're providing so much teacher support. We need to provide more administrator support. And while that group is specifically for leaders, that the way it was built just worked so beautifully. We got such positive feedback. We're like, we got to do this for teachers. So even if you're like, I don't know what tier best fits me, I would really encourage you to like check out tier 1. It's so focused on that family atmosphere. And especially since it's a personal link, and it will be something that you really get to share your voice in and build relationships in. That's, I think, going to be a lot of really great, like warm and fuzzies, but also a lot of good just brainstorming, like the type of brainstorming you wish you did. And like the teacher's lounge, that's what I feel like the advisor group is going to be. Just like helpful tips and tricks, laughing, maybe some venting, and just like empowering each other every single month. I'm super excited for that one.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I think you said it perfectly. It's that brainstorming that you wish you had every time. That's what this is. So that's just, it's invaluable.
All right, guys. So we just talked about 2 things. One is the connected coaching. So go to teachbetter.com/coaching and go get all the details. There's actually videos that you can watch to learn about each section. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm in some of those videos and I wonder if I'm wearing the same outfit. So sorry if I am. And then number 2 we talked about is that the free PD for the Teach Better team ends tomorrow. Legit. Like it's been open for 2 weeks and it's closing. And Jeff made up a time that it was closing at 8:00 Eastern. So go apply tonight so don't forget. And that is at teachbetter.com/freepd2020. And Megan picks the winner, so bribe her with something. Maybe. I'm just kidding.
Oh no. It's the email is jeff@teachbetter.com.
I don't think
Jeff, direct deposit.
I'm pretty sure, like, because I have totally asked, guys, this is a random drawing that we use some horrible computer software for, because like choosing winners is like the highest anxiety thing ever on the Teach Better team. We never do it. And so I promise you that I will try and hack the system to get you to win. Because I think that we should just be allowed to look through the list and be like, oh, I love that person. Let's make them a winner. Ooh, that person, I love them. Let's make that a winner. But I think that's why we have a program do it. Just
probably, because then we're going to love them all. And we're just be like, well.
You know what? Free PD for everyone. You get free PD. You get free PD. You get free PD. It's great.
I think this is why Jeff doesn't let us go live together.
All right. Side note, Megan and I taught all day and we're really sleepy. So we think we're going to go relax with our adorable families. But we wish you all nothing but an absolutely outstanding rest of your Tuesday evening. And Dave and Chad and Jeff will be live tomorrow morning, probably goofing off, not nearly as funny as us, but I hope you guys check out their video tomorrow. And yeah, DM us and let us know that you want to win the free PD, and we'll try and hack the system for you because we love you.
We'll give it our best shot, guys.
We'll try. Hey, Megan, before we go, there's this really cool video that we get to play at the end of our videos that I always forget. So I'm going to like get ready to click it. And I want everybody to like take a deep breath in and enjoy this video. Here you go. Ready?